Next up, we're going to move the camera pigtails from the existing system to the new replacement system. Most of the time on your original system, you'll have 2 separate pigtails that have 8 channels each. You may have a kind that has 1 pigtail with 16 total. If your system has that kind, all that you need to do is disconnect it from your existing system and then plug it into the new system. But most of you will have the 2 separate 8 pigtails. If that's the case, we're going to find the new pigtail that came in the box with the system, take it out. On these pigtails, you're going to have 2 sets, and they will have numbers labeled on them. So for example, this one says video 10 and then 26 in parentheses. For our purposes, we're just paying attention to the first number. Similar on the ones that on your existing system, they should say something similar, either on the white label or depending on the type of pigtail you have, it may be on the yellow adapter itself. Like this, for example. What we're going to do is we want to make sure to move these over in order so that the channels and connects still say the same camera and camera name. So we want to start with the pigtail furthest away from the yellow video out. So we're going to take the one that's furthest away and disconnect it. Then on that pigtail, we're going to go one at a time, and we're going to look for the one that says video 1. I'm going to twist to disconnect it. Now I'm looking for video 1 on my new pigtail. So I found video 1. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the cable I just removed onto video 1 over here. Again, this will make sure that if this camera was labeled front door, when I moved it over to the new system, it should still remain as front door. So then I'm going to find my next one. I'm going to look for video 2. And I found video 2, so I'm going to disconnect its cable. And then I'm going to find video 2 again over here. So I have video 2, and I'm going to connect that cable. I'm going to keep going on that one until I have all 8 cables connected. Now that we've moved all of the cables from the old pigtail to the new pigtail, we can now work on the second set. So we're going to be working on the second pigtail, which should be the one closest to the yellow video out. We're going to go ahead and disconnect it. And this time, since this is our second cable, we'll be looking at the second number. So instead of video 1, it'll be input 9, which is the second number. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that cable. And on my new pigtail, I'm looking for video 9. So I found video 9. I'm going to go ahead and connect that cable. So for my next one, I'm looking for 10. Again, I'm looking at the second number since we're on the second pigtail. I found video 10. So we're going to disconnect that and look for 10 on this pigtail. Then I'll keep going and I'll connect until I have all 8 of these connected. Now we have all 8 cables connected from the second pigtail for a total of 16 connected. Please note that on some pigtails you may have 1 or even 2 extra cables that look slightly different. These are used as a video out cable, which aren't used for our purposes and can be ignored. After that, all you need to do is plug the pigtail into the system.